Coaster Crew, Season Pass Preview Night here at Wonderland. I'm going to take you inside, show you around, show you what's new for 2013. Let's go! So these were apparently at the park last year. I don't remember seeing them, but up here in Kidsville, they have wax hands. If you're interested, you can get your hands dipped in wax and painted and colored and everything like that. You can see some of the examples up there. Random tie-dyed, soccer themed. Yeah, so you can do that if you want. There are some of the prices down here, so you get an idea. Pretty cool. I don't know if I'd want to carry this around a hot park in the summertime. It'd probably melt by the time you leave or get to your car. So I'm not too sure if this is a good idea to have in a theme park, but still cool nonetheless. So if you want to get your wax hands, come to Kidsville. So although there's nothing new this year in terms of new attractions, one thing that has changed was that Silver Streak over the off season got repainted. It's a Vekoma hang and bang. It's really looking good though. Hasn't looked this good. I don't even think when it was open did it ever look this good. So yeah, nice new paint job, nice and shiny. So another new thing that's here this year are Beaver Tails. Basically, Beaver Tails are fried dough topped with random toppings like bananas and Nutella. So this is the location. There's two locations here this year. There's one within Kidsville, and then there's one, I believe, over by Behemoth, which we'll get to over later on. So there's the menu. That's what it looks like. They're delicious. If you've never had one before, they're definitely really good. So in addition to some changes on Dinosaurs Alive on the path, another thing that was changed this year is instead of the Giants of Patagonia, I believe it was called, is now Monsters of the Deep in 3D. They've also changed their pricing structure now, from what I know. I don't remember this being like this last year. So if you do Dinosaurs Alive and a movie, it's $6. If you do just a movie only, it's $3. Or if you're a season pass holder, it's only $1 to do the movie. Not too bad of a deal if you're intrigued to see. So yeah, there's that, Monster of the Deep. So one of my personal favorite things to get here while at the park for a nice little snack are these chippery. It is freshly made potato chips. I'll take you around to show you all the different chips you can get. All natural potato chips, as you can see from the sign. It says all natural potato chips. Come in a few different flavors. I don't remember them all off by hand, but I can tell you that they're really good, freshly made. And there's a kitchen where they're made, and they're good. So if you're ever in the park, you want a snack, come to the Chippery. It's right across from the launch pad and the movie theater, action theater. So another small thing that was added this year, nothing major, but kind of cool nonetheless, is Timberwolf Falls has now been added to the fast lane. So if it's hot out and you're here in the summer and you want to get wet, and you don't want to wait to get wet, buy your fast lane pass today. Available at multiple locations. So one thing that I love personally about Canada's Wonderland is, a lot of the other Cedar Fair parks I find to be basically concrete jungles. And here at Wonderland, you got a lot of these little creeks and rivers around, and they tend to interact with rides too. As you can see, this one here goes around with Vortex there, as you can see. This Sky Rider and Behemoth in the background. Timberwolf Falls off to the right. But yeah, I mean, Wonderland is a really beautiful park. If you've never been here before, again, as we always say, make sure you get your way up here. Spend a day, spend a weekend, whatever you want to do. Great place. So as mentioned, I'd show you the other location of Beaver Tails. Right now I'm kind of standing, Behemoth is over there, to give you an idea, next to Coasters. You got the Beaver Tails again over here. And also new this year, you've got the Chicken Shack. Serving chicken since 1981. I'm just not too sure where they were serving it because I've never heard of it until now. You got this here. Apparently, from the looks of it, they've got a sign here for Coke Freestyle, but I don't know where the machines are. So maybe that's something coming later on, I don't know. But now you can get chicken fingers and a chicken sandwich and chicken nuggets and crispy chicken wrap combo, all in one central location. And again, there's the delicious yumminess of Beaver Tails. Reese's Pieces, delicious. So we're in the stores here at Wonderland finding some really weird items that they sell. Here we can buy a Brock Lesnar UFC action figure. But more importantly, beyond Brock Lesnar, the most famous of UFC personnel, Brittany Palmer. I mean, who wants to go home and play with this? I'd rather the real life one, but either way. If you look behind you, this assortment of steampunk goodies, these ones, little storage containers, kind of cool. But the best piece here is this wonderful table. For just $600, 15% off if you have a season pass, you can have this at your house. Skulls not included. Also in the store, I found some other cool stuff. These wonderful, buxom anime beauties. Some skeleton, medieval-looking things. But more importantly, zombies, because, you know, zombies are everything. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Zombies. I think you could put like a candle in there or something. I don't know. But then I just saw this, and clowns are the creepiest things alive, and I don't want anything to do with that. So also new this year, the Emporium here has kind of changed a little bit. You used to walk in, it used to be all peanut stuff right away, and the store used to be separated. But now, as you can see, the store is wide open. All one big store. It's really hot in here, and it smells like pizza because there's a pizza next door. But otherwise, it looks really good. Take you around, show you some of the cool merch. See what we got here. Some Leviathan shot glasses, keychains, pretty much all of Leviathan. The shirt's awesome. Behemoth versus Leviathan. We all know which one wins, right? That's right. Saw this funny shirt here. Instead of Thing 1, Thing 2, they've got Chicken 1 and Chicken 2. And I don't know what this one is. Oh, it's like a Heineken logo, but it's for Wonderland. Some really nice merchandise this year. And of course, everyone's favorite new word, YOLO. And in case you didn't know what it means, now you know. Snoopy. This is all the Snoopy stuff. Tons and tons and tons of Snoopy stuff. In case you didn't know, Snoopy is awesome. He really is. We got some Charlie Brown stuff over here. We got a little house to walk through. Let's see what's in the house. Oh, whatever good house should have. Candy. Candy, candy, candy. Some of these random signs you can find always make me laugh. Zombies ahead, I like this. This one would be, really good for the legend, and that's Pong Zone. But then there's this one. Just in case you're curious, pooping is in progress. Yeah, not too sure about that one. And in case you didn't know that pooping was in progress, if that's not enough of a warning, this one might give you a little bit more of a warning. Fart Zone. Enter at your own risk. Again, why would you buy this? So another thing that happened this year was the fountains have gotten an upgrade. You can't see it right now from here, but the bottom of these fountains have been painted solid black. And then also there's brand new water cannons in the middle and new LED light package on this. And the whole reason is for the new show this year, well, not new, but a tooled Starlight Spectacular is coming this year. Illuminations of Water, I believe, is what it's subtitled. And it's going to include the typical Starlight Spectacular footage, which, by the way, is on the Coaster Crew YouTube page. And if you want to see what that show's about. But now it's going to feature I guess kind of like a smaller version of World of Color. That's what I'm predicting. That's what I'm hoping for. But, time will tell. I believe it starts in May or June. I believe June sometime. And when it does, we'll be back here, CWFansite will be back here to get some footage of it. Josh and McLachlan here for Coaster Crew and CWFansite. We just finished up Season Pass preview night here for 2013. It's been a great night. Leviathan is running amazing as always. Some of the new additions like the Beaver Tails look great. Can't wait to try some. You can see possibly behind me some of the new lighting on the fountains. Going to be a lot more of that this year once Starlight Spectacular kicks off. We're going to be back in the park on Sunday for opening day ceremonies. Maybe get some more footage, perhaps an interview or two. So once again, thanks for joining us here, and we'll see you again at Canada's Wonderland. Have a great night.